There we go. Let me check here real quick. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? I checked my phone and everything, and all of a sudden it's like I checked my phone and all of a sudden I see like some sort of like graph looking thing, or like some sort of like random news or article or something like that. And I'm just like, why? Alright, do that. Alright. Alright, now to go to Twitch itself on mobile and to change the game category from games and demos to Doom. Alright, let me just do a quick check on my phone, see how the stream is looking, sound and everything, hopefully. Okay. Alright, so everything seems good. Bots done their things and all that, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So, as always, everyone, heyo, my fellow Romo Maniacs. It's Mr. Romo Roses here, and welcome to technically another installment of Let's Play Live, where I stream random things um, at random times for various different reasons. And tonight I decided to try and do possibly the part 2 of Doom Mod that I played on the 4th of July of 2026, which was basically a Doom mod, which you can see the name, which you can see before you, is called Tomato Mania. So, Tomato Mania. Hold on, I can both do the thing. Yeah. So, Tomato Mania is a mod that was made by the Doomer board community and everything. I think I'm trying to think like it says like DBK, and I'm thinking to myself, it's like did they have the letter K in community, kind of like how Mortal Kombat like how Mortal Kombat uses K in combat instead of a C or something like that. But yeah. But anyway, but yeah, we're gonna be trying to do part 2 and possibly the conclusion of Tomato Mania, which was made by the Doom Bar community, and everything. Last time I did this, like I said, was on the 4th of July because I was like, really curious to. I was really curious to try it out, see what it was like and everything like that because it seemed like one of those mods where it seemed kind of short-ish, because it's not like a full 32 levels or like a 4 episode part thing, whatever, and whatnot. And like I said, I was just overall curious, seeing like what it was like. Um, and I will say we went on for quite a ride. I would say. We were dealing with we're dealing with like tomato like tomato entity like beings We went through like all kinds of different places and things like that. And it was like an out of a world, this world experience. I guess that's the best way I can describe it. And we did hit the intermission text. We did hit the intermission text though, so that's pretty much why I had, and that was pretty much like my way of like concluding things, for part one. I'd gone on for quite a while, so I was like, this would be a nice little stopping point. So, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of that. So we're currently on map 7, which is called Platinum Plus. And we're currently in what seems to be a like a supermarket type type place. There's the outside area and all that. And we have now been transported once again. And if you notice on the corner over there, like straight thing, you can see pretty much one of the the tomato into the beings that pretty much like just being there. And as I said before, like whenever I was looking at it and everything, I think like the first time that I came across one of those things was in another DBK made mod, which was supposed to be like a sequel thing to the movie Spaceballs. I think like the thing that I found was one that was kind of like that, but it had like the Darth Vader like helm. And I want to say that I think that for this one, we're gonna face like all the variations. At least I think we are. Yeah, I think like the last level that we were on, I think the last level we were on was kind of like a wintry type environment, something that felt like it was kind of like, something that was like eerie, but also maybe kind of like Christmassy in a way, I think. And now we're in a place that feels like it's, and now we're in a place that pretty much feels like it's, I feel like it's the Old West. And of course, my controller gives me drift issues. And yeah, I'd say it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, it feels like, you know, like worlds collide, where it's like worlds collide and everything like that, and it's just, you know, like a crazy, you know, like type of experience. See the red key. Oh, she's me a red key. I don't know why, like, but I still kind of find it funny in a way. I should not have grabbed that fucking stim pack. But like, I don't know why, but like, I find it kind of funny in a way that the cacodemons in this mod are not the usual, you know, like, you know, are not like the usual, they're not the usual, you know, classic Doom cacodemons, you know, because then it, like, you know, takes the, you know, takes away the whole purpose. It takes away the whole purpose of me being able to say, flying, you know, it's like flying right to meter. Excuse me. I see Siri Bot managed to get a spam account. But I will say though, overall, like, I am liking this mod. You know, I'm liking this mod quite a bit. You know, like because I don't know what it is. Like I honestly don't know what it is exactly, but there's that part of me that kind of likes when worlds collide. You know, even if it's like something simple, like say, you know, like even if it's something simple, like say fucking like Duke Nukem in the World of Doom, but you know he has you know his loadout. But yeah, so these cow demon things, apparently they are the Hell Knight replacements. Because the Baron of Hells are actually what would refer to as like Cyber Barons. in the fire. I hate the sensitivity on this controller. Where it's like, where it feels like I barely tapped the fucking, like I barely tap a fucking button, and the next thing I know, it's like, oh, you know, it just makes me like just, you know, just fire out of nowhere. Once I want to get those. That looks like it could be like a storage house or something. Oh, look at that. Wowzers. Not gonna lie, I almost felt like there was gonna be like a. I almost felt like there was gonna be like a bit of a callback to I think it's like the level was it like hunted from a plutonium experiment. Where it's like you're in a maze and you just have like nothing but arch vials. Alright. I don't know why, but like I don't know what it is, but like seeing all these barrels right here, it makes me think. It makes me kind of like think to myself, it's like, you know, maybe I should somewhat wait to use them because I feel like there's gonna be like a lot of enemies that might appear there. Again. Give me a sec. Just kind of wanted to check and see if everything's still good, hopefully. Okay. Sorry if I get like a little bit like on the edge, per se. Hmm. Curious, sir. I'm curious, sir. I guess I can find out where the fuck I need to use the yellow key at. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Oh, hello. Ow! Fun's evil bitch. It does leave me kind of wondering, though. If you can't call these, like, the normal flat and red tomatoes, would there be such a thing as, like, sun-dried tomatoes or something? Are we... Ow. Calamity Campaign. Alright. Because we're on a new level, we'll make a new hard save. Didn't mean to do that. Oh. Hey Nintendo bro, how are you? And yeah, it's been a while since you've been to one of my little old streams. I'm doing alright. I decided to play part 2 of a mod that I played, of a new mod that I played yesterday for the 4th of July. Looks like I might need a red and yellow key. Yeah, we'll go left. I don't know why I'm getting like heretic, but I'm getting like some slight heretic vibes. Ow. Jeez, man. I really would love to have a backpack in this game right about now. The fact that I've not found a backpack to get is... well, I'd say it's almost criminal-like. plus having to deal with fucking controller drifts doesn't make things any easier either. Hold on. You can hear the key boss beats from Delta in the background. Well, to be frank with you, I wouldn't know because I haven't really played Delta Run in quite some time, especially like with the old stuff or whatever. But yeah, this is a mod, this is a Doom 2 mod called Tomato Mania. It's made by various people in the community. I think it's called like the Doom Board community, or DBK for short. And usually what they do is like they have like various, they do like like various different mods and have like certain themes and everything like that. And the best way I can describe this one is you're technically like tasked to try and get like some some tomatoes from your local grocery store, but things kind of go off the deep end, and suddenly like you're battling through like alternate realities and dimensions and things like that, and fighting like different tomato tomato entity creatures and shit like that. All kinds of other random shit like you got fucking M's looking like they come from from Honolulu, Hawaii. You got Hell Knights that are basically like walking bulls. You got elves pretty much being like the Wolfenstein SS guys. You got what can be known as cyber barons and stuff like that. that old saying goes, it was either him or me. And I chose me. Roller, quit drifting me like that. I feel like there's supposed to be like a thing that's gonna like raise, but gotta love blowing the head off of poor cow creatures for self-preservation. I mean, hey, you know, the only thing I'm gonna say to that is, you know, if they weren't attacking me, I would have left them be. But you know, you got to do what you got to do. Oh, hey, Nick. I actually didn't realize that it was you that was saying that. That was fucking Nintendo, bro. But it's good to see you, my man. How you doing? Hope you're doing well and everything. Remember me, amigo. What, should I go down there? Actually, I want to hold. I maybe can hold off on there right now. I want to see if there's anything else I can possibly do. Yeah, that's pretty much how it'd be. Yeah, those Western Bandito dudes, they are they're the chain gunners of this mod. How you didn't die from how that lost soul did not die from a direct shotgun? How that lost soul did not die directly from a double barrel shotgun point blank is beyond me. It's crazy, I tell you. Okay. Yeah, but in this case, he's going more slower than the Carnival Night Zone. He compared to like Carnival Night Zone and then that, like he's going much slower, so he does. So he's not feeling that that certain effect. Let's see. I mean, clearly not. Alright. Right, great. Not one, but two fucking, pain elementals. I truly do feel though that they probably. I truly do feel though that they actually like, cause for those that don't know, these these versions of Lost Souls originate from Doom 64, and I think that they actually got down packed, especially like when it comes to like the supposed health pool and everything like that. Alright. And it was fine. How'd you get a model game on a PS4? It's part of the port. Ow. It's part of the port that I'm playing. It's Doom. It's the Doom plus Doom 2 or Doom and Doom 2, however you want to call it. You can be able to upload. You can upload certain mods to the thing. Which I'll show real quick. So yeah, basically there's a mods little thing here, and even though you can't be able to upload it from the console itself, but you have like you can go do this, and you go to browse, and you can go find like all kinds of different mods and stuff like that. Sometimes it can be from recently updated to the title, subscriptions, most popular, all that. Just go from there. Hold on. Biotechnical Inception. I guess that's going to be our next tomato-based into the tomato-based boss. But yeah, not every single Doom mod can be uploaded onto here. It's kind of meant for more like classic dehack type stuff. So anything that's in like NBA 21 or something like that at most, and you can be able to most likely upload it here. And there's no fancy, there's no fancy, additional stuff. You can't build a free look, can't jump up, you can't build, jump and crouch. There's no like dynamic lighting or texture change, filtering or whatever. It's just it's just kind of like a classic thing, But like I said, you can go play a lot of mods. You can go play a handful of mods with this. Oh God. Sorry, give me a sec. Oh, that kind of gave me a scare. Yeah, my apologies, chat. I was I was looking at my phone because I was looking at my phone because I have my stream technically up on my phone and everything like that um because I've had because I have had moments because I have had moments in the I've had moments in time where it's I'm trying I'm doing my stream and everything, and then suddenly my fucking my stream it just suddenly goes off without me knowing it because because sometimes I think Twitch can be a little bit of a bitch and what have you. And I look at my phone and I look at my phone and I see my thing kind of just I see my thing pretty much just buffering, and I was kind of worried that my stream might have been having some issues or something like that. Like I felt like it was going to I felt like it was going to possibly crash. Ow. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Okay. Oh wow, fellas. Man, I will say, I do miss when I was able to, stream, stream PC stuff. I really do miss it. especially like when it came to playing you know, PSX Funkin' mods and stuff. I use a thing called Action. I got it on Steam a long while back. But for whatever reason, I don't know what for whatever reason. Give me a sec. And for whatever reason, like I don't know what the hell's going on, but like I can't like like basically video quality, like you know, just I get like you know, I can't get video stuff to work. I don't know what the hell happened, and I pretty much gave up on it like ages ago and everything, and so now you know, so now that I have PS4 and everything like that, and I can be able to stream from it, you know, I just basically said fuck it, I'm just gonna just you know stream via via console directly from PS4, and so. Yeah, I haven't looked back since, basically. But man, oh man, there's a lot of dead bodies. Trust, trust me when I say, Nick, I tried everything. I tried everything I could think of to, you know, to get the damn thing to work. You know, it just wouldn't do it. So like I said, you know, like I just gave up on it. You know, as much as I do, you know, like miss, you know, PC streaming and all that. It's like, you know, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, I just can't do it no more. And plus, I don't know why this is the thing, but like I have like this thing that I don't know what you call it. Yeah, but the thing is, like I said to you on Discord, like I tried OBS, and no matter what I set it to, it ran like shit. You know, like it was like you know like it ran out like absolute shit, and everything. But I don't know what happened because it was that long ago. But I just remember like I think like one random time when I was trying like you know to boot up when I was booting up the thing that something happened like something like something like somehow just randomly disappeared even though like nothing had changed on my computer and everything like just um and everything like you know just you know and everything like and every time like I ran action and everything like that it was like it just it just you know every time I ran you know the thing and tried like you know whether I was trying to like you know to record it as a video or even as a stream for that matter like everything was running like complete shit. And I was thinking to myself, it's like, well, you know, maybe they're saying like, oh, I have to, you know, get this, you know, this one little like component or you know software thing or whatever the fuck it was. So I tried to do that, and then nothing really made it, but like it made no thing like no real difference, and then everything started working again for a little bit, and all of a sudden it just went. Where like you know I don't get video, and everything like that. Um, and for some reason every now and then like you know when I'm doing stuff on computer I get like the fucking like installation thing even though like I can't get rid of it for some reason despite the fact like you know no matter if I try like you know to cancel it or you know or you know quote unquote let it through like it's just you know it appears it appears so fucking randomly and it's like I said I can't really get rid of it and it's just stupid shit.
Morning time.
am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to like what? What am I supposed to do? Like fucking? let me test something.
Lucky tie.
Huh. Okay. I think I get it. So apparently, so apparently what I have, so I guess apparently what I have to do is I have to, just like fire and, just fire and rapidly to hit the buttons, get the new ones to appear, and hopefully close the fucking wall off, from that thing.
Lucky tie.
Okay. I'll see if I can just somehow cause some infighting to happen. Slay's cuff. Not customizable and used to work very well. Well, I appreciate the offer, Nick, but I don't really feel like dealing with that kind of stuff anymore. Like no offense, like I don't really care about like dealing with that stuff anymore. So like I'm honestly good. I've pretty much stopped. So but again, like I said, I really do appreciate, you trying, to help me out and everything like that. But you know, as that old saying goes, like the whole ship has sailed. So yeah, basically I just, I do things on PlayStation now, via PS4, and had me some fun with it. Also, I don't know why, but like, but I noticed for some reason, like, it said like you were it said like you were a first time chatter when you sent that one message, and I thought it was pretty interesting, cause like, cause I was like, cause I don't know, cause part of me thinks to myself, it's like, did you used to come to my streams before? Still going to play PSX single when it comes out off camera. Are you talking about a PSX Funkin' Pour or something that's official? Ah, I got you. The PSX Funkin' Port. Well, speaking of ports, I mean, I don't know if old Nintendo, I don't know if Nintendo Bro or Big Flopper or what you want to call him was telling you, but there was this one port. There's this one mod that I would have loved to have played and maybe streamed at one point, but I would still love it as like a personal port. Even I would still love it. I would still love it as a personal port, even if it doesn't get like publicly released at most. Even if some people will look at it and be like, oh, this is nothing but more like nothing more than Well, I mean that's one that I don't mind. That's one that I don't mind. But I was talking about the one I was talking about was the Monica.exe one. The one that's like the one that's basically the the Sonic.exe thing, but it's like Doki Doki take but it's like Doki Doki Takeover, EXEs and all that. That's the thing. That's something I would like to be able to personally have and play, even if it doesn't out, even if it doesn't like get publicly released. That looks like a cyber Hitler. I will say, Nick. I will say, Nick. Like I said, even if it doesn't get publicly released and all that, I really appreciate being able to have the opportunity to play it. I mean, even if it might not be like like totally fancy out and all that, but if some was if it was somehow playable and not just jazz, it would be pretty cool. Can I say like can I say like it doesn't. I was gonna say like I don't think it's like be like all that I have to worry about being all that fancy and stuff like that. Like compared to what probably some would say be like the retrospector mod. But but yeah. And hell, and hell, I'm just trying to like and I guess it's just kind of like a little something to mention, but my birthday is not until October, so if that was somehow to become a thing around before that happens, then I would say no, I would say that would be like a hell of have a little present, a little birthday present. Motherfuckers be bouncing. Alright, let's see. Let me. You have not seen the engine that its signal is being made what we have pushed for so many limiting keep mods like rewrite 2 in can in most cases theoretically possible. Well, I will say, I will say, like, even though, like, I haven't really kept up with anything, from the PSX Funkin' Discord, it is nice that, it does sound nice that, PSX Funkin' is still, is still, being a thing, you know? Oh my god, when does this end? Like, holy shit, like, how much more craziness can you get? Still funny this fucking Here in Arachnotron pretty much sound like a damn Wolfenstein boss when it dies. Like, oh, fuck. I'm just gonna just do that. Save me a little bit of the trouble, hopefully. And as soon as I do that, really, I gotta make fucking sharp ass turns. Ah! You know what? Like I said, I'm not, not wasting my fucking time like that. Okay, so got the red key now. I see that this building's being lowered. Oh, I heard a cyber demon. Oh my god, it's like, oh my god, it's Hitler demon. Ugh. Why am I back here? So like, why am I back here? Oh, this would have been like the fucking exit.
Guten Tag. Guten Tag.
Oh, City of Oblivion. Okay, so now I think we have like I think like what 4 or 5 more levels left. Let's see. I'm kind of contemplating right now. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do. Excuse me. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually kind of call it here because that will that we managed to make a nice amount of progress and everything like that. So so probably later on today, technically, because it is 4:20, because it's almost 4:30 a.m. my time. So probably what's gonna happen is this. Um, Around my normal time frame at most, or maybe a little late depending on how things go. I will continue. I will come back to this mod, do part three, and and that should be like the finale and everything like that. So yeah, we're gonna try to do third and final finale part and all that, and see what happens, and go from there. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream and everything like that though. And as always, just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I really and truly appreciate it. Um, we are going to try and see if we can raid someone. Quite possibly, we might do like a random raid because people I would normally, because people I would normally be trying to raid at most, are not even on at this time. So, yeah. But I will say this though. The crazy as this mod is, I think it is pretty cool. Um, it would be nice if it was somehow if I could somehow have someone to co-op it with. But other than that though, I like it. All right. Hmm. But yeah, just give me some time because sometimes trying to find someone to raid can kind of be all over the place. Okay, this person hasn't been live for that long. So we might see if we can raid into them. Now, just be on kind of like the safe side. Plus, it's kind of a thing they do. Um, I'm going to hopefully I'm going to clear the chat. See what happens. Alright, looks like we can both do the raid, which is nice. Alright, so yeah, we are going to do this raid and everything, and I'll see you guys hopefully in the next video or live stream. But until then, as always, please take care of yourselves and have a good week or weekend.